Assalamualaikum and hi to Mr. Shahidan and everyone. My name is Muhammad Khairi Akmawafi bin Muhammad Sharif and my metric number is 136073. So today I want to present my ATW 306 Industrial Training Report. For your information, I have done 3 months internship period with Gplex Realty. So my supervisor name is Mr. Ng Ziyang. I have been attached to Sales and Marketing Department. My company located at D11, number 2, Lorong Bayan Indah 2, Bay Avenue, 11900, Bayan Lepas, Pulau Pinang. My internship started on 22nd March 2021 and end on 9 July 2021. So my academic supervisor name is Mr. Shahidan Shafi'i. Now, let's move to the industry and company information. So, Gplex Realty is an established and distinguished real estate agency specializing in both primary and secondary market and under a group of Googleplex Holding Berhad. With office nationwide in Malaysia and Jakarta, Gplex pride themselves in their extensive manpower with thousands in the field, soon targeting East Malaysia in a bid to continuously expand their reach and potential in their domain. Within primary market, Gplex are currently rapidly expanding and serving more than 50 developers with a record of selling more than 300 projects over the years. Gplex milestone includes selling 800 units in 3 hours, organizing a unique selection event with more than 1,000 people attending in Kuala Lumpur and Johor Bahru, as well as 500 buyers to Kuantan event. Over the years, Gplex have sold a unified property value of more than 5 billion ringgit Malaysia. A factor in Gplex success over the years lies heavily with their strong mobilized internal team from sales, IT, marketing, project development, training, finance, legal and international marketing. Under the branding of Gplex Realty, the group aspires to create a truly made-in-Malaysia real estate agency brand that subscribes to the highest standard of ethical values and professionalism, with regional presence throughout the Asian emerging market. Currently, Gplex Realty have 21 offices all around Malaysia and 1 international office. Gplex has been cooperate with big strategic partners such as Wayang, SKS Group, Iconic, Asia Green Group and many more. Gplex also awarded with many prestige awards and recognitions such as Soba Gold Award 2019, the best use of technology, Star Property Developer Preferred Agency 2019, Outstanding, Top 10 Asia Company of the Year Award 2019, Leading Real Estate Consultancy. Gplex Realty have been managed by Jimmy Chow, the Managing Director, Christopher Liang as Group Chief Executive Officer, and Ron Ong as Chief Executive Officer. Next, the mission and vision of Gplex Realty. The mission is Gplex want to deliver extraordinary experience and exceed expectations. And also, Gplex enhance people's potential growth and abundance. The vision of Gplex Realty is they want to be one of the most recognized, innovative and sustainable real estate conglomerate agency in Asia Pacific region. The total headcount of employee in Gplex Realty is more than 7,000 people who is full-time and also part-time. Okay, now let's move to the next topic. During my internship, I have been assigned to do several tasks from my supervisor such as e-module, presentation, role-play and appointment, and calling leads. So first, the e-module is a module about property and it is a compulsory for new joiner to complete it because in order to get access of overall project in GOS system, I need to complete the e-module. The e-module consists of topic about type of property, loans, calculation and many more. So this e-module is very important for every new joiner to complete it. My supervisor have give me a week to complete the e-module, but instead I finished it in 3 days. Next, the task that I have been assigned is to do a presentation. So the challenging task that I need to do is to do presentation and sharing about YouTube for nationwide branch. My supervisor acknowledged that I have YouTube channel and he assigned me to do a sharing talk about how to gain 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. First, it feels like this task is huge because I need to present to a nationwide branch, but I feel this is huge opportunity also to gain confidence level and sharpen my communication skill. It also good for me to stand out and share a knowledge to my fellow colleagues. This presentation really give me a high confidence level and increase my networking with other colleagues from other branch. Besides, I also have been assigned to do sharing in property opportunity presentation by assistant team manager as a testimonial. I need to do a sharing about why I joined Gplex, why I jumped into this property industry, and also sharing my experience doing sales. This property opportunity presentation purposely to recruit people to join as property consultant in Gplex. So I have been given an opportunity to share experience to prospects who want to be a property consultant. Furthermore, the next task that I have been assigned during my internship is I also need to pass a roleplay test. Roleplay test is a compulsory for a new joiner to pass in order for consultant to join the showroom duty or roadshow event. Also, if consultant did not pass the roleplay, they did not have the experience to do appointment meeting with prospect. This roleplay help consultant to do like presentation between consultant and prospect. This roleplay will be evaluated by assistant team manager. The last task that I have been assigned to do is my supervisor have assigned me to do a call to a potential leads from several projects such as Eastern Akasa project, Signature Tree project, and also La Casa Lunas projects. This lead generated by Facebook ads, and my task is to call the leads and present the project details. From the calling, I will ask them to make appointment to viewing the sales gallery. This task is challenging because first, the leads is so many, and second, I need to answering the question and handling the objection professionally from the prospect. So my task is to help the prospect solve the problem and try to help them get their property that they want. The best thing about this task is I have an experience to know many people from various backgrounds. Next is the skill that I learned during the internship. There are two skills, which is soft skill and hard skill. So we start with the soft skill first. The first soft skill that I learned during the internship is communication skill. Life as a marketing team member will always improve communication skill. Every day we meet different kind of people with different attitude. Communication is really important when we handle and tackle the customer. We deal with many people throughout the job, so to ensure the task runs smoothly, communication is really important. In order to have the same concept of understanding tasks, good communication skills are required to communicate with the customer and outside sources such as banker and lawyer. This will be an advantage to increase confidence level on applying this skill in a real environment later. So this communication skill I use to persuade the prospect when I do an appointment. This communication skill also used when I want to talk with the banker and also the lawyer. Next soft skill that I learned during the internship period is problem solving skill. When I was attached to the project focus team, I got a lot of exposure regarding project and panel banker from outside sources. We need to be independent when we are using the software and confidential documents. Sometimes we have to double check the list of the documents because it will lead to the confidential part of the projects. Problem might occur during working hours or weekend, and we need to handle it on how to solve it, especially during movement restricted order (MCO), whereby we need to work from home and it really depends on myself on how to handle the customers. We need to think out of the box sometime when we're making a deal with the customers. The hard skill that I learned during the internship is computer skill. The task given has improved the analysis and computer skill of myself. All lead generation for calling need to be updated and compiled using Microsoft Excel. This will help a lot in exploring new and advanced Excel formulas. Also, all the project access in GOS system which is need to do using computer. As a student, I have been using computer skills during study time and get to improve even more during my industrial training. Before we can access the system, we need to undergo training until we manage to handle it. Besides that, I also learned to do Facebook ads effectively in order to gain quality and potential leads. So my branch manager have do a training about Facebook ad. This is a new experience and new knowledge for me to learn the Facebook ads, so I can use in further to do a marketing and sales. Next skill that I learned during the internship is language. So most of the consultant in GPLEX is Chinese, and most of them speaks in Mandarin. Also, most of the prospect and the quality leads are Chinese. So if I can speak fluently in Mandarin, I can use that as advantage and easy to deal with Chinese client. But slowly I use this opportunity to learn Mandarin language from my colleague, and they are glad that I willing to learn Mandarin language. They are very helpful and keep me motivated. It slowly but surely I will learn the Mandarin language. Next, we move to the topic of working experience. First is communication and environment. Communication and interaction are the most important in organization to make sure the organization can operate smoothly. During my internship, I am able to communicate effectively with my colleagues and staff because in my organization, we are like one family and job related from each other. In addition, I am able to handle properly most of the matter from staff with guidance from my superior and colleague. Most of them willing to share their knowledge and giving a hand if I do not understand something. Besides that, have a face-to-face interaction with staff and my colleagues can also manage to have a good communication skill with others is the most important thing for me to build my self-confidence. I always make an observation how senior colleagues giving a talk, how they convey a message, how they give instruction, and how they handle a situation. From there, I learn how to interact with others, especially our clients and customers. Clients can be annoying sometimes, but with this observation, I know how to handle the situation. When I stepped my leg into this organization on my first day internship at GPLEX Realty, I am very nervous with the working environment. I am worried if I can't perform the task that will be given to me. I expect that I need to work dependently and low supervision from supervisor and colleague. However, actual culture in this company is my supervisor and colleague will guide and teach me on how to do work properly. The best part of my internship was the environment there, and all the colleagues are very helpful. Most of the colleagues are Chinese, but all of them are easygoing, very helpful, and I can tag along with them nicely. I believe that the good environment of the workplace affect the efficiency and the successful of the company. Having a good communication and a strong team spirit between colleagues help me to carry out my work effectively and efficiently. The environment there was well disciplined and following high level of professionalism. They encourage the trainees to explore more things in short a period of time. They keep educating, mentoring the trainees to widen knowledge in core things of management fields. So next, for the time management. I was expected that I need to be punctual when come to work and follow all the deadline given. I also expect that I need to be a fast learner and work in team to make a job be more successful. But in actual situation, I realized that become a fast person is not effective rather than being meticulous person with the minimum of mistake to avoid doing the same work for 2 times, and punctuality is the most important thing. I need to submit all the tasks given on time except if they have a part that I need to change or fix it. So I learned to manage my time properly and make sure I will submit my task earlier. So for example, if I have an appointment, I will manage my time properly. So for example, if the appointment is on 3 p.m., so I will prepare everything, prepare the document, prepare the sales kit, everything before I'm going to appointment. So I will make sure that I will arrive first before the client arrive. So for the last part is overall internship experience. So first, my overall comment on the internship is I would like to gratitude lot of thanks to all staff management in G-Plex Realty Penang branch for the valuable opportunity in completing my 3 months industrial training module that required by University Science Malaysia. I am agreed that industrial training module was important for students before graduate, and this one of the best way to produce a well student who are ready to face a real working environment. I have been exposed to the theories at the class, but in industrial training I found that this differ from the actual workplace. The main purpose of this program is to enable students to gain through real work life experience, being able to adapt what we experience to what we learn in the class, and also prepare ourselves for the future. I think internship that I have undergone has achieved its purpose successfully. It was an opportunity for me to gain knowledge and experience for my future. Next, overall feedback from internship supervisor. I get a quite good comment and very supportive comment from my supervisor through supervisor monthly report. On April, my supervisor comment that I am very proactive in learning the wholesale marketing process in related to property, and I also perform in talent doing marketing branding and kind of confident consultant. My supervisor also comment that I am able to adapt to the environment and have good relationship with other colleagues and maintain good vibe and energy. So during this period in April, I am able to close few sales which outperform other internship candidates. And my supervisor comment that he can see a potential of me becoming a sales team leader in future if I'm willing to take up more responsibility and commitment, willing to build and expand the team, willing to show up himself in public or to nationwide, have more courage and contribute. What my manager say is I am very potential candidate to be focused and be groomed as a leader. Besides that, on May report, my supervisor have comment that I managed to get quite a number of sales in this month. He also said that I am very aggressive and proactive. I'm able to cooperate and work with other teammates and colleagues. I'm able to fulfill the requirement of sales process. And he said that he can see that I am able to convince customer and communicate well with customer, as customer can follow instruction that submit document within the time frame for loan submission. And lastly, for month of June, my supervisor comment that although it's a fully lockdown, but I am still active and show proactive. I am still aggressive in following up my case and keep on finding possibilities to make my case completed. I'm also willing to stand out for sharing his knowledge and experience. And also, my supervisor comment that I keep my energy in a good stage. Last but not least, on the overall feedback on skill developed. So I believe the skill that I developed during the internship, such as communication skill, problem solving skill, and the Mandarin language is very important skill and really useful in the future. This is because we can see most of the company really want the employee with this skill, and the Mandarin language is very gonna be a huge advantage, and I feel really grateful to learn this skill. Lastly, I want to use this time to say thank you. I feel very grateful to be able to go through my internship with G-Plex Realty. It was a memorable experience for me because I learned a lot during entire internship program. It had brought me a lot of valuable meaning in various aspects, and I believe that this will be a valuable lesson and guideline for my future career. Moreover, this industrial training helped to strengthen and develop more soft skills such as communication skill, time management skill, and problem solving skill. Therefore, I feel that it is important for me to express my greatest gratitude to all wonderful people who have contributed and helped me in a different ways throughout this internship period. Also, I would like to thank University Science Malaysia and School of Management for their effort in conducting this industrial training, which will benefit the student in different aspects. It is also an opportunity for the student to learn about the industry, how it works, and as an introduction to the real world. The help of our coordinator of the industrial training program, Dr. Abdul Hadi bin Zulkifli, in assisting the student throughout this internship period is also greatly appreciated. Lastly, in a nutshell, I would like to dedicate special thanks to my beloved family and friends for their continuous support and understanding during this period. It will be somehow stressful to work in one of industry due to overload work. Nevertheless, their encouragement helped me to face the challenge, which I met with more strength, patience, and positive mind. So that's all from me, and thank you so much.